wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore get wisdom. And with all thy getting, get understanding.
In times of change, the learners will inherit the earth, while the learned find themselves beautifully equipped to deal with the world that no longer exists.
Hey, what's up, friends? It's Jared here, and welcome to my office. This is kind of like an intro video, kind of introduction video to get you to know a little bit about me and a little bit about what it is we're doing on What I've Learned Lately and what it's about. It should be fairly simple from the title. It's What I've Learned Lately, the will. And to me, it's the will of God, is to not only learn, but to share what I've learned with other people. A little context, a little perspective in this video about me. I've been many things in my life. I've gone through many experiences in my life. And one of those was a very tough period of time in my life that lasted, I don't know, a long time. But anyway, 2012, 2013, that ended and a new season in my life began. One where I started to take this energy that I invested in trying to basically destroy my life and turn it into something edifying and building, constructing a new life for myself for the better. And so I did that by just beginning to learn. I took that drug addict, crackhead obsessed obsession with doing drugs and like ruining my life, and then I just turned it into a positive thing, and I just got soaked and just like so obsessed, and I soaked up all this knowledge and wisdom and learning from various teachers and many subject matter experts from everywhere. And thank God we don't have books anymore. We have things like YouTube where you can watch people's lectures and talks and et cetera, so I just became obsessed with learning. Absolutely drug addict, crackhead obsessed with learning stuff, and I needed it all day long, every day, just because I knew that that's what would get me out of the hole that I was in life. And so all these years later, I've learned a lot. But I've been feeling more and more as time's gone on that I'm not sharing it like I probably should. And you know, from teaching graffiti and teaching other things in my life, I know that whenever you teach something, you understand it better. You understand it twice as good as you did before. And so I've just struggled with this idea of teaching. I feel like I could teach graffiti. That's a subject matter that I feel I have some expertise in, but teaching and life lessons and stuff, I didn't feel like that. I just felt like, who am I to try to teach others about whatever? So I was trying to reconcile that, and you know, I was meditating on it and praying to God and asking about stuff, and He showed me, you know, God's grace type thing showed me that I didn't need to be a teacher. I just needed to share what I've learned lately, and then you can take it and run with it as you will. And you know, funny enough, it is the will of God. It's one of the scriptures that I memorized and learned very early on, which is Proverbs 4:7. It's just talking about wisdom is the principal thing, and all you're getting, get understanding, right? So like, I found out it's the will of God for me to not only learn and get wisdom, but I'm supposed to teach it and preach it, I guess. I don't know. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just going to be covering things that I've learned lately in life, because I'm learning every day. There's books all over around me. I'm listening to lectures constantly. I'm going to go back and cover some of the stuff that I started finding early on. I'm just super fascinated with discovery and revelation in life and connecting the dots with things. So I just feel like it's the best way that I can share what I've learned without feeling like I'm hammering out this idea of teaching or preaching people. Like, you need to know it. It's just, dude, this is cool. I've learned it lately. You take it, you digest it, and I'll give my commentary and perspective on it. So thank you for checking out this video. This is the beginning of what I've learned lately. And hopefully it provides value to at least one of you out there. Maybe two. That would be cool, because it just grows and expands larger and larger after that. So thank you for checking it out. I'm excited to start this process, and I don't know what I'm covering first. There's so much. I have no idea, but I'll get the right answer. It'll come to me, and we'll start there. All right, y'all.